UN study has said the Gambia was one of the 12 African nations among the 20 countries in the world which reduced poverty levels the fastest prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. The other countries are Congo, Cote d'Ivoire, Ethiopia, Guinea, Liberia, Mali, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Sao Tome and Principe, Sierra Leone, and Togo. The Global Multidimensional Poverty Index (MPI) is published by the United Nations Development Programme (UNDP) and Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative (OPHI) in United Kingdom. It is based on household surveys in 111 countries across the world. However, according to 2022 MPI released on October 17, nearly 579 million Africans live in what the study calls acute multidimensional poverty. This means sub-Saharan countries have overtaken South Asia as the region with the deepest poverty. In South Asia, 385 million people now live in poverty. India remains the country with the poorest people, 229, while Nigeria has the next highest number, 97, almost half the population. The MPI used a wide range of criteria to assess poverty levels, unlike older methods of gauging poverty by income based on access to education, health, housing, drinking water, and sanitation and electricity. The number of the world's poor is double the number of people who live below the international poverty line of $1.90 a day, research said. According to the study, 50 million people live in acute poverty in the world's three poorest countries, Niger, South Sudan, and Burkina Faso. In sub-Saharan Africa, the poor are more likely to be deprived of electricity and drinking water. The region's electrification rate is 48.4%, the study says, and in at least 8 countries, less than 20% of the population have access to electricity. The poorest of the poor, defined as those deprived under all the criteria used to assess their condition, including 3.8 million people in sub-Saharan Africa, including 910,000 in Nigeria, 685,000 in Niger, and 615,000 in Ethiopia. However, global economic activity is experiencing a broad-based and sharper than expected slowdown, with inflation higher than seen in several decades, the cost of living crisis, tightening financial conditions in most regions, Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and the lingering COVID-19 pandemic all weigh heavily on the outlook. Global growth is forecast to slow from 6% in 2021 to 3.2% in 2022 and 2.7% in 2023. This is the weakest growth profile since year 2001, except for global financial crisis and acute phase of the COVID-19 pandemic. Global inflation is forecast to rise from 4.7% in 2021 and 8.8% in 2022, but to decline to 6.5% in 2023 and to 4.1% in 2024. Monetary policy should stay. Meanwhile, the cost to restore price stability and fiscal policies should aim to alleviate the cost of living pressures while maintaining a sufficiently tight stance. A link with monetary policy. Structural reforms can further support the fight against inflation by improving productivity and easing supply constraints, while multilateral cooperation is necessary for fast-tracking the green energy transition and preventing fragmentation. Reporting for LSTV1, I am Bajan Kamara.